Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where we left off last time, we were about to take on the docks, but we actually needed to go into the cloister wood, and I've made my way over here.
The creature devours the corpses as a vulture devours carrion, stopping only as you approach.
Okay.
I have my freedom. You have your reward. Do you not recall my warning? He drained me. Let me feed. Oh, I cannot control the hunger.
This is disgusting and despicable. Confront the creature, it must explain this carnage.
The world won't mourn a few meat bags for long. I must be free of Mordus. He might cloak himself in skin, but his innards still rot.
Ah, Mortis. He is pure evil.
Rip away his hide, and he's a mere grub. Yet he's also a conduit to the void. A mouse with the power of a mountain. My source was his lifeblood. Now, my hunger must be sated. My soul will be mine again.
Okay, I'm gonna ask how he plans to retrieve its soul.
My soul jar waits in the hills. Each taste of living source is like a healing salve. When I am full, I can finally open the reliquary that holds it.
I will let the creature finish its mission.
The creature continues its banquet. Blood spurts spray from the victim's flesh like lava from a volcano.
That's kind of gross. But, you know what? If you can help me take down Mortis, I'm actually okay with this whole plan if it is. Mortis is extremely powerful and kind of dangerous. And he's right. Who cares about a few minor people? Probably would have attacked us anyways. There's an augmenter here. I'm gonna take that. And there's some more. Oh, we'll take the Boletus. We'll leave the other one there. So we ended up going into the cloister wood just because we want to do the third part of the source quest because we need our third source power. And we're on our way to do that right now. Maybe? Basically, we're looking around for Blackroot. That's pretty well what we came down here for. What is down that way, I wonder? Oh, we're on sort of the border. There's a bridge here, isn't there? But we're on the wrong side of the bridge. We don't want to be on this side of the bridge. Apparently my group didn't want to go through the poison, so they just sort of stayed behind. Let's go up this way, past the dead things that he looted or killed. Let's also loot their bodies. They might have something useful. Nope. Did I already grab all these? I think I might have quickly checked them. Alright, so let's go up this way. So yeah, we're looking for Blackroot to complete our ritual. What is it? Oh, another Boletus. Blackroot, perfect. Except there's something here. Who are you? Ithni?
A haughty-looking undead woman, unmasked, surveys the ground around her, seeking something. Suddenly, her head swivels, and she trains an imperious gaze upon you.
What level are you to start with? Okay, 13.
What side do you take?
What do you mean?
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she's speaking to you from very far away.
I'm gonna ask her to clarify. What side of what?
She cocks her skull to one side with a nightmarish creak. Though her shiny visage is completely devoid of emotion, you sense confusion in her manner. Confusion and more than a little scorn.
Don't scorn me.
Quick now, quickly. Do you support Divine Order or Black Ring?
I'm going to sniff and say that I support neither. Both sides are as bad as each other.
They most certainly are not. But so long as you do not pledge allegiance to the Ring, we can talk. Perhaps even trade. I have books, though I hate to part with them. And you, hopefully, you have something I want.
I would like to know who I'm dealing with. Who are you?
Ithni was my name.
Still is.
She slaps her face violently as she corrects herself, dislocating her loose jawbone and powdering the earth beneath her feet with bone dust.
Okay.
I am, was, a librarian in arts for the glory of the Order. The ring came, burnt my library to the ground. My books, they are all I have, all I had. I had to save them. The flames. There was no making it out alive. But as the fire caught my magical scrolls, they all turned to a rain of glittering ash. I awoke covered in it, and here I stand.
I'm gonna ask why she doesn't mask herself, if it isn't too indelicate a question, that is.
That would be prudent if I wanted to stay alive, or whatever it is that I am now.
The technical term is undead.
Survival is not something that interests me any longer. Not in this form.
Suddenly, she leans towards you with an unnerving creak.
Enough about that. I'm traveling as I look for a particular book. A tome to teach me how to make corpses explode. Would you have anything like that I could learn from?
That sounds ominous. What do you want a book like that for?
She scuffs one boot in the ashen dust at her feet and gazes off to the far horizon.
For my collection?
I promise to find the book if you tell me the truth about why you want it.
She opens and closes her jaw several times before deciding to speak. She dusts off her tunic as she confides in you, leaving a musty scent lingering in the air, like an old attic piled high with mildewed paper.
I spent years alone in a study researching the afterlife. I don't want this shadow existence. What is this world but a training ground for the next? What is this decaying body but the tool to get me there? I have almost everything I need to go. I just need that book.
Hold on, death is not the answer.
She stares at you blankly, empty sockets seeming to stretch into the farthest reaches of oblivion.
You do not know the question. I am already dead. My body is an anomaly.
I'll look for it.
Have a look. Mind you don't tear any pages now.
That is an extremely nice ring. Scoundrel Necromancer summoning 105 magic armor. But that's really the only thing she has, is that ring. So, not really worth buttering her up for it. She does not have, that I can see, corpse explosion. Alright, well. Sorry,
You
don't
know
have
what I'm
anything.
looking for. Come back to me if you find it.
Okay, we'll work on that, but we got the black root. That's really what we wanted. Back to the square. And so we are going to head back into the Meister's house. You can definitely reach there. The door is actually open, it just doesn't show it being open. Silly characters and their silly pathing. Alright, let's get inside. Down to the hatch. We have blackroot, we have the obsidian thing still. We need to light it on fire and sniff it, I think. We have to get a little high. Just a little high, though. Okay. So we go down here. We have the blackroot. Oh god, where's the black... Did we not pick up the blackroot? I think we might have forgotten the blackroot there. That is just so silly. And incredibly annoying. Alright, only one person needs to go. It's going to be a fan. The rest of them will prepare and they'll just teleport straight to them using the... Oh crap, right. Using... the pyramid. That's what I was going for. Can't believe I did that. Oh, how stupid is that? I got caught up talking to that stupid undead woman. Didn't pick up the black root. Really should fix this bridge. I also dealt with the troll. Oh, do I have to deal with them again? I hope not. Wait, that was it, wasn't it?
Ah, you
Oh.
again. Got the coin to pass, have you?
Yep.
Now that is as over
Okay.
you go.
Thank you. 1 gold. Waste of a gold. Although I can't fight the troll with 1 person. That really wouldn't work out too well for us, I don't think. Okay. Now, you guys, while that guy runs, we'll get into the house. And then we will do the ritual, because that was silly and we wasted a little bit of time running around like idiots. Did you make it? Yes. There it is, blackroot plant. Now we have it for sure. Okay, here we go. So we need to combine the... what do we need? We need this. To combine with the blackroot, which looks like that. Then we need to find the lance thing. I know we have it around somewhere. There it is. Alright. There we go. Now we have a thing all done. That's the ritual powder. Turn that bad boy on. Smell the hallucinogenic smoke and hold them in again. We don't really need to read that again. That's the same thing as what happened the first time. Let's go talk to Ralik, who's only level 15. Pretty low level, actually.
As you approach, Ralik greets you with a salute, though his face is marred by a pained grimace.
My, Ifan. How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder after all the adventures you have had. All the things you've had to do.
He's assuming an air of levity, but he's clearly unwell. I'm going to ask him what's wrong.
Oh, it's naught but a chill. Bit drafty in your soul, that's all. You should.
A sudden shudder jolts through his body so violently that he drops to his knees, stunned into silence.
I'm going to rush forward and try and help him up.
He whispers that there's really no need for your assistance, but the weight of his arms around you tells a different tale. An ancient curse escapes from his lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
I'm going to ask him if he's alright now. I thought he was about to perish.
I have told you before. The void is stronger than ever. But so are you. I can sense the expanse of source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I've yearned to teach you. The spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have given you eyes that see the source. Now I will give you the teeth to take it.
Ralik smiles, and you notice for the first time 2 vampire-like fangs glistening beneath his upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel a sudden, insatiable hunger for source.
Go on. I'm here for you. Give in to your hunger.
Shaking with anticipation, I can tell him I feel ravenous and powerful at the same time.
Yes. Relish in your lust for power, just like a god should. Go on. Devour me.
That has many different connotations depending on where you're from.
Though your spell tore through him like a spear through flesh, Ralik looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, like I knew you would, my wolf.
I'm going to remark that from the look of you, you spoke with too much ferocity.
Oh, do you still not see? There is no such thing as too much of your wild abandon. Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs. It is about power. And power is not given, it is taken. With your all-seeing eyes and your all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead. And now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content. So feed, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the Well of Ascension.
I stay silent. I will do as I see fit for myself, not as this vampiric wretch commands.
Don't be coy now. Your hunger will soon outweigh your all too delicate feelings.
Oh.
Your soul has become a vast enough expanse to house divinity. You are ready.
Okay.
We must hurry now. We must race toward the Well of Ascension, with all the determination of the eagle diving for its prey. Your prey lies on a far-off shore, at the heart of the Nameless Isle. It is a place no one can reach unless their soul becomes their compass.
He places a hand over your heart, and you suddenly feel it. An unmistakable pull in a new and distant direction.
I will not forsake my companions. I will find a way to work together.
I'm sorry to tell you, but there is no such way. The battle for divinity is about to begin in earnest. The other gods and their chosen will try to outflank us, just like we must outflank them. But I will be with you, guide you, stand by you. Together we will prevail. You and I. The void will be overcome, and you will be the god of gods. The end is nigh. Don't fail us now.
Okay, I'll try my best. Also, 50,000 experience, not bad.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. Dark smoke surrounds you, hanging in the air like black fog. This feels wrong. The Meister's cry cuts through the haze. You look up just in time to see what steps out of the shadow.
What steps out of the shadows? Oh. Oh man, she just got destroyed. Alright, Defend, you are up, I guess. They're only level 14. They don't have a lot of armor, so that's kind of nice. Why are you calling Fane by name? It's not weird or terrifying at all. I also organized my skill bars finally. Excellent knockdown. Alright, Sabille can probably do a whole bunch of damage here. Let's take a gander. So we'll get some bloody arrows. Let's do our ballistic shot on the far one. A ricochet on the front one. And that's it. One of them's dead. And we'll knock that one down again.
The Reaper for me.
And that is it. Sorry for the quick cut there. Let's loot some bodies, and then we have a group conversation, it looks like. Let's read the Meister's note in a second. Let's do our group conversation first.
Your god told you there can be only one. He said you'll eventually need to turn on each other.
I trust you more than any dying god. Let's work together, right to the end of whatever this is.
This problem tore the Seven apart, but perhaps it can bring us together. I say, all for one, and one for, at most, 3 others.
I've use for neither gods nor men. I myself am the island that is my destination. You, a mere port along the way I tolerate, for the time being.
What a jerk.
Adele's best friend is her name. But I'll stick by you as long as you continue to uphold your particular brand of useful.
That's fair, I guess. Not exactly the camaraderie I was hoping for. Can I just bring the source fountain with me? Alright, topped up on source. And let's grab the wooden figurine. There's not a whole lot here we want to take with us. Everything looks to be pretty well worthless for us. So let's go to the... wait. Now let's go to the Black Pit Mire Gates. If you'll recall, the only reason we went to do that was so we could get to the dock. There is a Shrieker in the way that we needed to do. And we needed the vampiric power to kill the Shrieker. Shriekers are notoriously hard to kill, in that they are immune to all damage, except for specific abilities. But now we have Source Vampirism, and we can just take what we need from it. And what we need is for it to go away so we can... Oh, right. What's the range on this thing? Hope it's long enough range. Everyone has it, though. I wonder if it's affected by that, Fiend doesn't have Source Vampirism? Really? Oh, we just didn't have any room. We don't really need Dominate Mind for now. Oh, it's an innate skill. Never mind, we do have it. Okay, put Dominate Mind back on there then. Why don't I have it assigned to anything? Good enough. Where's the rest of my group? I hope Far Out or whatever that one talent is that Fane has that gives extra range will help. Either that or we can summon something, let the Shrieker target that, and then just race in and hit it with the vampiric thing as quickly as possible. I'm gonna let Fane do something alone. I don't want everyone to die if this doesn't work. Let's quick save. The range appears to be about 6 meters, which is not very good. Okay. No, it didn't work. Well, it kind of worked. Let's call that a success. It was close enough to a success. Who has some res scrolls? We're gonna need to buy some res scrolls, probably. Alright, so we can finally get into the docks. I wonder, there's a lot of people in here. So let's take a quick peek.
Every last one of them.
There's 2 level 16s, which are a little bit worrisome, but there's only a level 14 Silent Watcher. Not as big of a deal. There is, however, a Magister Axeman out here. That could be troublesome later. What level are we? 15? We might be okay. I mean, there's only 2 of them, but then there's a couple more over here. Oh, it's the Spirit of a Prisoner, so it's just the 2 of them, plus the 1 Silent Watcher. Okay. You know what? Let's try it out. Not you. Not you. Not you. You are going right here. Not you. Sorry. You are going right there. You're going right here. And Fan, you're going in second. Like around the corner. My goal, ideally, is for them to come out here and fight me out here. Because we can probably take down the Silent Watcher before anything significant happens with those 2.
Two white magisters are discussing the fate of 3 magically bound captives. Captives clad in the dark shroud of the Black Ring. Noticing your arrival, the magisters step back and take hold of their weapons.
You? Ah, yes. I remember your scaly features from Driftwood. Shouldn't have come here, you silly little sod.
Indeed. And your presence is most unwelcome.
Outrageous, unwelcome. Don't they know who I am?
What you are is another body for the rats.
Hope they'll leave some for me.
The 2 magisters whistle up their source hounds and advance.
Where'd the source hounds come from?
Intent darkening their expressions.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like most of our people are in combat, except... No, Fane's definitely in combat. Also, he is almost dead. I totally didn't heal him before this fight. So if Fan's up first, it's kind of nice. Well, let's try and get our people to survive a little bit longer.
I yield to none.
Fact of the matter is, you lot have outlived usefulness.
Alright. So what do we attack? Probably Magister Borer first. I'm gonna go ahead and do him. Not seeing the source sounds yet. Oh, there's one back there. I see. Okay.
Fact of the matter is, fact of the matter is,
Hounds, take them down.
Sorry guys. Sorry Black Ring people. You may all die. But I don't really care about you, so not too sad. Kinda not really too sad. Alright, we need to buff up. Not with that. I gotta get used to my new hotkeys.
useful as a good hammer is.
I want to make sure we get a knockdown on that guy.
You lot have outlived
I think first aid will actually kill Fane, so we probably shouldn't use that. Oh good, good job Fane with that block. That was pretty pro. Alright, so we have a charge. Can I hit that guy? No. So we're gonna charge. It's not gonna matter if we charge him, is it? Let's just whap him for a bunch of damage. Out of range there, so 3. There's a Silent Watcher back there. I'm not too worried about the Silent Watcher. Source Hounds actually hit kinda hard. They have crossbows mounted to their backs. That's messed up. Alright, so if I were to use this ability, where would I end up? Hopefully within good knockdown range. Good knockdowns all around, everybody. I'm very impressed. Now, Fane needs to start healing himself, so let's get a little bit of Infect on this Silent Watcher. Good heal. Good heal. Let's get a blood totem. It should be in range there, hopefully. Beautiful. I don't know where he's going, but I'm happy for him to run away for now. Unless he's trying to escape on the boat, which would kind of suck, but not really much we can do about that at the moment. All the damage. That one's coming after us, the Silent Watcher. And another knockdown for the record. And let's just kind of try and make sure Fane doesn't actually die. I really don't want him to die because then we lose our spider. Ow. And I'm really not worried about his magical armor. Finish this one off. And then we can just walk up and smack him, I guess. Why not? Magister Voch is dying pretty good. Blood totem? And that's it for now. He definitely got on the boat and left. There's nothing we could do about it. Nice shots. Good job. This guy should die now. Oh, a miss. And a blitz. Oh, blitz attack. My poor totem. Why would you do that, you monster? That could hurt. Bunch of damage to him. Where's the other dog? Oh, it's way back there. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do about that dog currently. We're not gonna be able to hit him, are we? Nope, but at least we can get into range, I guess. The spider can go after that dog. One AP to here, and then whirlwind? Yes. Well, goodbye, Stabile, sorry. He got a turn way before I thought he would. Now that being said, Fane is a little bit hurt too. Elemental totem. You know what? Can we just res? Fane, where are you? We sure can. Let's get Fane back up. Or, Stabile back up. Should be fine.
I'm ready.
All right. That Sword Sound seems to get to go a lot more than our Black or our Widow does. All right, here we go. So we don't have any knockdowns available. We're just gonna have to go with damage, I guess. Which unfortunately with our weapon is not very much, comparatively. Luckily Stabile is here. I would teleport just out of range. Oh well. And luckily we have a knockdown. He should die this next turn. Sorry, Sword Sound. I know you were raised wrong, but it's not really my fault. Some gold. Some arrows. A wand, even though he was using a sword. Some meat. I'm guessing we have to go in here and either eat dead body parts or talk to the dead. That would appear to be accurate. There are 3 dead people.
From foot to foot, as if dazed from a fist fight. He looks right through you, hollow eyes empty and endless, the fugilant color of the void. The tiniest glimmer of light flickers in them, then dies out.
I'll look deeper and seek the source of the flicker.
Gazing into his eyes, you see the tiny spark of source flicker again. Catching it like a pearl, you see a reflection on its surface. The spirit as a younger man. You see him joining the Black Ring, zealous and proud.
Burnish the pearl. Look closer.
You see his commander, a shadowy, horrifying figure that seems to flit in and out of existence. You see the recruit's determined eyes, heading for battle with the Magisters. You see him captured by Dallis, chained and leashed. You see him deep in a cave, using Source to break through a magical barrier, trying, failing, trying again, failing in exhaustion. The Source Pearl you gaze into grows dark and disappears. You are left with the endless blackness, blacker than black, of the Spirit's depthless eyes.
I'll consume
The
him.
Spirit gazes through you as you pull the Source from his very soul. He is calm, and this calm is terrifying, infinitely cold. Chittering, the whispers of the void creep around the edges of his source.
It's not good.
And all of a sudden, it's over. The spirit disappears. All that remains is a vaguely unpleasant aura, and the feeling that there is more in this universe than you could ever possibly hope to understand.
Oh. That's the last time I'll use that if I unless I have to.
The Aeteran. It spoke to me. Called me to it. But I can't sense it anymore. Where is it? Oh, where could it be?
The spirit gazes around, clearly looking for something, but does not register your presence at all.
I'll leave it.
The spirit grins as he sees you, a grin that contains madness, or something as close to it as makes no difference.
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back?
I shake my head.
He laughs bitterly.
I've got time. I can wait.
I'm not going to consume him. Sorry I couldn't save you guys. Ooh, a belt. I take the coin purse as well. Ooh, and the jars of mind maggots. They're worth a ton of money. There are also spirits of prisoners in here. We'll quickly breeze through them.
The spirit of a man cowers on the floor of the cell, his head tucked down. An unseen hand yanks his head up by the hair. His wide, panicked eyes find his tormentor. His lips part to plead, but before he can, a slash opens across his throat. Ghostly silver sprays forth, his eyes bulge. He clutches his hands around his neck and pitches forward to the ground, twitching.
Leave him.
The spirit of an elven woman holds her palms upward. A hesitant, peacemaking gesture, she steps forward and suddenly jerks to a halt. One of her hands moves to her stomach. It comes away, coated in a silvery, spectral blood. She looks right through you, to her murderer. Her expression drowns in confusion and shock. Her knees buckle. She drops to the floor, soundlessly.
She also died, apparently.
Her hands clasped together, the spirit of a woman mumbles silent prayers to herself.
Guessing that didn't help.
Unseen hands force her to her knees. Her lips move more rapidly. There's a faint sound next to you, like an echo. The metallic rasp of a sword being unsheathed.
I'll try and lay a comforting hand on top of her own.
Your hand passes through the spirit, but with a little resistance. For a moment, you connect with her. The woman's spirit seems to sense it also. She looks up, oddly serene, and locks eyes with you. Her lips part to say something.
Am I dead? Are you a god?
An echoing swish heralds a blur of silver passing through the spirit's neck, back to front. Her head topples forward, followed by the rest of her a brief moment later.
Kinda.
The spirit of a dwarf raises his fists against an unseen foe. He silently curses at them and throws a punch.
Stand my ground.
He lunges through you. No impact, just a passing chill right to the marrow. The spirit pivots, sensing another assailant. He draws a fist back again, and suddenly freezes, his back arching in silent agony. He sinks to his knees, otherworldly silver blood blossoming from a wound between his shoulder blades.
Take my leave. Alright. So we've done what we can here, I guess. Guy got away on a boat, though. This isn't an actual staircase up. We can't go in it. There's a chest there. With a huge healing potion. That's kind of nice. There's some instructions. We should probably read those. To all concerned with the cave dig, Only those with authorization may enter the cave and proceed to the dig site. Do not attempt to travel to the dig alone. In the first antechamber, you must await the blind guide. He and only he may guide you through our defenses. Failure to observe this instruction will result in your death and a great deal of inconvenience to our Lady Dallas. You may decide for yourself which is worse. We also have the Magister Memorandum. Prepare yourselves, I am en route to take command over our excavations. Our Lady Dallas has found what we seek, so those black ring have served their purpose. We no longer need them alive. I expect you to make arrangements to eliminate the particular liability. I'll be there sooner than you think. Raymond. What a bunch of jerks. Oh well, let's see what we got. We got a belt that is sort of okay. Initiative telekinesis. And a wand that is... We are too low in Lore Master. Apparently we need to get another Lore Master. It's that time of the game where 3 Lore Master is not enough Lore Master. But we do need to go back down into the mines. If you'll recall, there was a rather spectacular... Oh, crap. Right. I totally forgot about that thing. Alright, let's res him, I guess. What a waste of a res scroll. Totally forgot that thing existed. What the hell? He's out of range. Didn't I quick save before coming in here? I don't think I did. Okay. Well, let's try and res him one more time, but maybe further away. Res him down there. We should also go buy some more res scrolls. Okay, so we're gonna try and do the summon trick again, but better this time. It doesn't care about him. Okay. That's weird, but at least we got it. Now, where are we? We need to go this way. I think we can take this fight on now. We are a little more powerful than before. Actually, we're quite a bit more powerful than before. We will have the... benefit of surprise. Okay, why can't we get there? Oh, is the wall fake up again? No, it's not. I don't really understand why it was saying we couldn't path to here, but whatever. Try and get this fight down as well. Fane can do a lot in the opening bouts of combat if we're careful, because he has time stop, so... In fact, Fane also has a couple abilities we don't have on the bar yet. Actually, if in case of, instead of Dominate Mind, we should get Fossil Strike. Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping we can pull this fight off. No guarantees. Alright, so there she is. The Eternal Atira. Along with her Eternal Stalkers, which are tough, but not super tough. Alright, let's see what we can do. First of all, We're gonna try and summon right into the fight. I don't know where I want to fight this fight though, that's the problem. I guess we're fighting it right there. Okay, so that's bad news. We need to not do that exact situation. First of all, the one person who should not be taking the hits is Sibyl. She will definitely die, and there will be blood and gore everywhere. What we could do is pull with Ifan or Red Prince, and then pull her down into this other room. And the reason for that is we can then lay waste to the wolf dog things that are coming down with magic from Fane, who has Fireball and the oil thing. Or we can just summon a spider up there to start the fight, and when things come for it, we will be drawn into the fight and then hopefully kill it. It's actually not a bad idea either. Let's put her here. And a fan here. Fane, that's fine. But Red Prince, I want you here-ish. We don't want them too close together because that's also a terrible idea. What's your line of sight looking like? Okay, so that's fine. I can actually back you up a little bit. That should do. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's quick save. Waiting for it to finish saving. Go, go, go! I don't think we've been drawn into the fight yet. Oh, we've definitely been drawn into the fight. Never mind. They're all here. Ow.
Try again.
Oh good, at least
You're
it's
not
not...
trying to escape, are you?
They're not attacking Fane as much. Oh, they are, but still. Alright, we could definitely smack her, which I think is our best bet. Alright, she has... No, she has Farsight. She doesn't have evasion or anything. Alright, so... I want to move up 1 AP worth, I think. And throw a shield right at her stupid face. And we will fortify our Bone Widow. Because it is for sure going to take more hits. Jesus, those things hit way too hard. They're very low on life. Like, if we could just get some decent magic damage to them, they die pretty fast. They move a hell of a long way too. Okay. Didn't mean to hit myself, but that's fine. Then we will time stop. And we will fireball. Oh, let's not fireball. Can I not do that? Why can't I move this anywhere else, literally? Right, super. If I move, he's gonna die, like, instantly. From AoEs. Or for not AoEs, AOOs. Oh well. not that one. Okay, we can't quite hit her yet. Let's cast haste. We'll move up 1 AP worth. We should be able to jump right on top of her. And then she is going to... tactical retreat up here. All we want to do is get a knockdown arrow. That's really the only thing that's important right now. Whether or not she can be knocked down is another question, but she hopefully will be able to be knocked down. Please work. Yes. Oh god. That is so wonderful.
Hurts, doesn't it?
One of them died. Now Fane is up again. Unfortunately, he's probably going to die. Maybe not. Sibylla's up next, so maybe she can take out the enemy beforehand, but no, I'm not going to hold out too much hope of that. Maybe shield up will keep us alive. No, Sibylla. Okay, she's fine. She has 3. Not quite dead. That Eternal Stalker is coming, but it is slowed, so that's a plus. Is it silence? Is that why I can't eat bodies? Silenced, yeah. 3 actions to there, or 4 to there. It doesn't really make a difference either way, I guess. Or... let's get rid of a couple of those out of the fight. It got frozen on the way over. Awesome. That hurt. Okay. .400 health. I don't think we're going to be able to take it out in one go. Don't have a fortify available.
Glory is mine.
Oh, perfect. Yes, hit him. He's got lots of life. Okay, don't attack 3 times. 2 is plenty. Right. They can fly? Oh, Red Prince, no, don't die. Alright, Fane is up, but he's also silenced, so he is actually useless. He literally can't do anything except, I guess, shoot. Definitely Red Prince is gonna die. Oh, he persisted through death. Nice. Good job, Red Prince. Let's try and kill another one of these. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's 2 more of them dead. That one has 1,000. Actually, does Red Prince have any potions? I really don't want to waste another res scroll on this fight. No? Alright. Well, guess we don't have a choice. Although it is Ifan's turn next, so maybe we can do something with that. Nope. We tried. Sorry, Red Prince. Why do you get so many attacks? Oh man, I don't want to walk through the ice. We should really put nails on our boots. We're gonna slip. No, we're fine. Okay, never mind, we're good. He's still silenced, so I really don't know what we're supposed to do with him currently. Two AP to here. And can't dig, of course, because why would we be allowed to dig? And he's frozen again. Oh no, Sibyl! Actually, you're probably gonna be okay. Still annoying, because I can't get there now again. Maybe I can. I need to move slightly closer. Still no spells, eh? Alright. Sibyl killed herself, but in the process won the fight. Oh, we're frozen. Alright, so who has res scrolls? Again. We're really running low on res scrolls. It's definitely time to pick up some new ones. Now that we've got that fight out of the way, we're pretty set for continuing on. Everybody's healed up. We have some corpses to loot, hopefully with things on them. Plate scraps, good. Not useful really, that I know of, but we'll figure that out. They're worth a little bit of money. I'm saving her for last because I'm just curious as to what she's going to have on her. Two unidentified helmets, an unidentified ring, a large masterwork rune, and an uncanny evasion skill. Okay, well, let's see what they are. If we can even ID them. Lore Master 3, perfect. So it is a Mahoil, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a pretty decent helmet. Is it better than his, though? We lose some pyro. It's not really better than his, actually. We'll leave it for now. Finesse, Warfare, Scoundrel. That's probably a great helmet for her, I'm gonna guess. No, it's about the same. She'll lose a Hydro, lose a Pyro, lose a Neck. Oh no, she won't. I'll gain 2 Warfare, plus 1 Scoundrel. We'll take it. And we lose our ability to use something. What was in your skill book before that I got rid of the ability to use? Probably Armor of Frost. But that's fine. Alright, and the ring is Warfare, Pyro, Necro. I think I'm gonna give it to... Ugh. Probably him. Replaces Pyro Geomancer 1. Bunch of extra magic armor, and that's going to be it for our video. So, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna go do some shopping, sell some junk, and then we'll go from there. Take care, everyone. Have yourselves a great night.